Hi, and thanks for logging on to the daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new Halacha for you. And it's for Sunday, the 13th day of August, the 21st day of Av. Here we go. Those of you who have been with me the last few days know that we've been doing this very interesting little unit on fish and all of its importance throughout the Jewish religions. And this is our last one today. So here goes. When we leave the Sukkah, the last day of Sukkot, you know that we say a special prayer, and it's short. And basically, what it says is that next year I hope I'll be sitting in the sukkah made of the skin of the Leviathan. The Leviathan was listed in Midrashim, in Medrash, as being this ginormous fish, and God has one like reserved in the future from which tzaddikim will be able to eat. And so the great fish, the Leviathan, will have a lot to do with our future when Mashiach comes and we find ourselves in the great awaited time, and then we will sit in the sukkah of made of the Leviathan. So there's another place where some fish is playing a very prominent role in our Judaism. Another fascinating one for you, and that is Haman, Purim. Yes, because each one of the 12 months of the Jewish calendar have a mazel, kind of, I guess you can call it like a zodiac or a symbol in the sky. And the symbol for the month of Adar is dog, is fish. So, when Haman was looking at months when he would make his evil decree to destroy the Jewish people, he thought it would be most auspicious to have it in the month of the mazel of fish, because he said, what's the theme of fish? That you can swallow up your prey. So he said, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swallow up the Jewish people in the month of Adar. And so he was all excited to have his decree come out, and it eventually came out to be on the 13th of Adar, when he thought he would swallow up his prey, the Jewish people. But also, he saw that it was the month in which Moshe, our teacher, died. He died on the 7th of Adar, so he thought all the more auspicious for being his month to attack the Jewish people. Okay, but Haman, unfortunately, or fortunately for us, he forgot about two very important factors. First of all, to that second one first, Moshe he did die in the month of Adar, but he also was born in the month of Adar. So seeing Moshe's death in the month of Adar is overlooking the greatness of Moshe being born in the month of Adar, and it was a bad choice. And very simplistically, Haman saw that you can swallow up your prey in the month of fish, but what he forgot was the way it works in the ocean is, yes, one fish can swallow up a smaller one, but then that fish can be swallowed up by an even bigger one. And that's exactly what happened to Haman. He was out there trying to go after Mordechai, and that was his fish, and he was going to swallow it up. And then you can call it God, or the same kind of theme that you see in Chad Gadya, in that song that we sing at the end of the Haggadah, that every prey that thinks it's going to swallow up the other one forgets that, well, God is the one at the top of the whole chain, and he eventually had Haman be swallowed up in that month of where he saw fish swallowing up their prey. And yes, Haman was swallowed up. And so symbolically, that's why it's so interesting that he was hung on the very gallows that he had prepared for the hanging of Mordechai, because yes, it is the month of fish. And yes, fish do swallow up their prey, but then the bigger fish comes up and swallows even that one too. And only God is in charge of it all. So if you followed me through this interesting couple of days, what we've done is shown you how fish is a fascinating theme that in halacha and in our philosophy, and there are all kinds of hinted ways in our religion that fish plays a prominent role, let's put it that way, and we've learned some of them. Tomorrow we start a new unit, and thanks for logging on. I'll log on again tomorrow for who knows what comes next. Bye-bye.